He's a one-man highlight reel around the National Hockey League. This guy is something special.
Hands down, the best of the best goal scorers ever.
Halpern shaded there by Rick Nash. Dinas Zubris spins. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Alexander Ovechkin, welcome on board.
What a first goal for Alexander Ovechkin.
Well, that's outstanding. They have such a great team playing for them. They should.
Ovechkin to the outside. He scores! Alexander Ovechkin rides again.
Is that energy? Is that talent?
Let's see if Alexander Ovechkin is still in the mind of Sean Burke. As the Caps look to take the lead with the young Russian phenom waltzing in. He scores!
In the package that we showed you a few moments ago, he gave that pump fake to Sean Burke and went on his backhand. The previous time he had a penalty or shootout shot on him. This time he gave the pump fake and went upstairs with the shot.
And dumped out. Now picked up by Ovechkin. Here he comes. Ovechkin trying to drag it through him there. He scored! Alexander Ovechkin.
His tongue's hanging like Michael Jordan. He drags it to the inside, to the backhand. On his back, one hand on his stick, and he corrals it with the hook of his blade right here and fires it into the open side. That is great stuff. Oh, we can't see this enough. I mean, we can because it's against the Phoenix Coyotes.
The 20-year-old Ovechkin. What a move there. A shot. He scores! Highlight reel goal again.
Pettinger out there along the goal line. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Alex Ovechkin, number 50.
The fourth youngest NHL player to ever record that mark.
Each team is led by a single goal. The other team has come back. 5 minutes of overtime underway. Here's Ovechkin. Looking at shooting it. It's ended right there. 6 seconds into overtime. Wow, that's a stunner.
And it's the panic because of who it is. The puck bounces there. And Shane Knighty is a right-handed shot, so he has his stick across his body. He can't get all the way over in time. He comes all the way across. Watch, right there. He can't get over in time.
It's becoming a very, very strong pair of defense.
Nice move into the zone by Green, and he was bumped. Chance for Ovechkin. He scores! That's all he needs.
Look at the quick hands. What a move. And then the quick release. He's off to a pretty decent start, the kid, isn't he?
Absolutely. That is goal number 100 of his NHL career.
4:38 left in regulation. Anticipating Ovechkin. Here it is. He scores!
The forecheck, the stick lift, the patience, and the payoff.
And on the draw here in the King zone, loose puck in the corner. Seven got knocked down. Fans wanted a penalty on that. Ovechkin scores! His 200th goal in his career.
Hanzus goes there. Actually, it was Michael Hanzus this time. I apologize to Sean O'Donnell. Hanzus was down there trying to make that 10-foot pass to get out of trouble. But the trouble was that man, Alexander Ovechkin.
This is Mike Commissaric. On a send-out for Hammerlick that's too strong. Ovechkin, a beautiful move down the wing. Ovechkin full speed to the inside. He scores! Absolutely brilliant!
He's a one-man highlight reel around the National Hockey League. This confirms to everyone that this guy is something special, like we've been talking about for so many years.
Smaby straight away. That was repelled by Backstrom, and here comes Ovechkin. 1-on-3. Ovechkin down the wing. Drive! He scores! Ovechkin! Overwhelming at 50.
And what a celebration by OV. We haven't seen that in a while. Man, he just stormed through the neutral zone. We were figuring he was going to score it. Just a screaming shot past the glove side. Not sure the goalie even saw it whiz past his glove.
Be reckless. I mean, that's where you got to be. You got to be reckless to get the puck.
Morris got another stick for the bench. He had broken his stick on a shot.
Ovechkin avoids two men, goes to the net, scores! What a highlight reel this man is.
The decibel level in DC is amazing. A game of one-on-one. Ovechkin against Emery to put a clincher on this one. Holds, backhands, and scores! And he made it look easy. 13 seconds left in the period. Alex Ovechkin on the curl and drag. One-hands it! He scored! A magnificent goal for point number 500.
Never say die does this team. And Alex Ovechkin, even with the clock ticking down, takes it to the net.
Ovechkin must score or else Fleury and the Penguins win. Alex Ovechkin sweeping wide. Pulls to the forehand. He scores! Siphoned it up top. Ovechkin working against Franz Nielsen. It's a 2-on-1 with Backstrom. Ovechkin to the backhand. He scores! A dazzling overtime winner for the Great Eights.
Here's Sturm, back to the point, Ovechkin scores! Goal number 300 for Alex Ovechkin will tie the game on a 5-on-3.
And when he gets in a position like this, in that tight, as a goalie, I don't think you see it.
Great recovery by Orlov in the middle. Otherwise, Kane would have had a goal there. Terrific pass and read.
Ovechkin with a fancy move of his own, and he finishes to make it 4-2. Alex Ovechkin.
The Great Eight. And you can see Corey Crawford, not a happy man. A bad angle goal from Ovechkin, but what a set of hands.
Erad has it, serves it ahead. Moved along. Ovechkin driving in. Alex Ovechkin, number 400 in the easiest of ways. Alex Ovechkin one-on-one against Merrill. Ovechkin accelerates in. Toe drag's gorgeous. He scores! Alex Ovechkin, dangalicious.
We knew he was due, the Great Eight, with a spectacular goal. One of the nicest we have ever seen, and he has had a lot of them.
Here in game 2 of round number 2. Ovechkin now, here he comes, trying to bust through the middle, and scores! What a goal by Alex Ovechkin!
Wow! And this is just solid strength and puck skills. Get him the puck in the middle of the ice. He splits the middle of the 2D.
Sightseeing on the outside, just probing the defense now. Backdoor look, Ovechkin rips, he scores! In a flash! Welcome to the club, number 500 for the Great Eights.
And near side now for Ovechkin, one-on-one, cuts around, he's in there, scores! 5-0-1!
And he does it against Norris Trophy defenseman Erik Karlsson.
Wilson to the front of the net. Ovechkin was there but tied up. Backdoor play for Kuznetsov. Scramble. Puck is loose. Hellebuyck down. Makes a couple of saves. Score! NHL goal number 600 for Alexander Ovechkin.
Crosby got it back. It's thrown toward the front. And now coming up with it is Backstrom moving out with Ovechkin in a 2-on-1. Backstrom moving on. Across to Ovechkin. He scores! With 1:07 to go. Alexander Ovechkin has broken the tie with 67 seconds left. And back the other way. Punching in is Wilson for Kuznetsov. Ovechkin scores! A cannonading drive off the stick of Ovechkin, and it's 1-0. Ovechkin steps up, and he steps up large. The Washington Capitals are Eastern Conference champions.
Eller playing for Kuznetsov. Backstrom again. Closes in. Eller to Ovechkin. Scores!
Ovechkin has arrived in the Stanley Cup final. Looking at his options. Nick Backstrom across to Ovechkin. He scores! Ovechkin! A power play goal, and Washington has the lead again. Look at the patience of Backstrom, just waiting to see whether the lane opens up for a split second. A saucer pass, a quick release. Not much for David Perron to do here. The drop of the puck, and it's over. The Washington Capitals are Stanley Cup champions for 2018.
This picture certainly will last a lifetime in our nation's capital for the Washington Capitals. Congratulations.
Ovechkin put it right on a platter for him. Kuznetsov for Ovechkin. Drive! He scores! His spectacular history-making continues. 700 red lights. Ovechkin score! The Grade 8 Express pulls into third place all time.
Clear the benches. Celebrate. This is epic.
And now only Mr. Hockey and the Great One are left to chase.
Thank goodness he didn't find Eichel, who was wide open as the third guy entering the zone. Dodonov was thinking 2-on-1.
Stretch it out, Ovechkin, drive, score! The Grade 8 gobbles up 50 times 9.
History again for Alex Ovechkin here at T-Mobile Arena, whether it's a Stanley Cup or now a number 5-0. Unbelievable.
Forecheck, Mantha centers in front. Kuznetsov had the shot. Loose puck.
there it is. 800.
Alexander Ovechkin has done it.
And here come the hats and the team.
Only the third player in National Hockey League history to reach that mark.
Yep. And does it with a hat trick.
Alex Ovechkin rumbling through center with Strome on the drop. Ovechkin closing. Snapshot here. Score! How's that for 801? Alex Ovechkin at the line. Feeds it. Kuznetsov doesn't want to shoot it.
I'm not sure Ovi wanted to shoot it either.
There it is! There it is. Alex Ovechkin has overtaken Mr. Hockey.
And
one great hill left to climb.
move those guys around to get Ovi open.
Here's a pass, Ovechkin scores! The Great 8 stands side by side with the Great 1.
Crazy is that? There comes the shot. We talked about the left side. Scored over 25% of his 900 plus goals right from that area. And he has tied the Great One.
With Chychrun through center. Send in Wilson on the flank. Cross ice, Ovechkin fires. Score! The chasing days are done! Alex Ovechkin is the greatest goal scorer in the history of the NHL. And the Great 8, arms raised, hands down, the best of the best goal scorers ever.
And there is no doubt about it on that shot. That was textbook Alex Ovechkin from his office. 393 goals now of his 895 have come from the left side. I mean, it's out of this world. Here's the setup. Check out his office on the right side. Catch, release, scorcher, top corner, and the place is going berserk. 895. Wilson across, Ovi collects, and Ovi puts it where no goaltender were able to stop it. This is an incredible moment. History right here at UBS Arena.